Cork ran out at Mallow for the first game of the Lidl National League against Mayo with uncertainty in the air. They have a new manager, Ephie Fitzgerald, but he was unable to attend due to other commitments.
Best of luck, girls.
A 7-point defeat followed, Cork's first loss to Mayo in 9 long years.
Briege, are you any more worried than you would be at any other particular year because of the uncertainty at the moment?
I suppose, there was the worry at the start of the year that we wouldn't get anybody to take us over, but we're after getting a great man to sort us out in Ephie Fitzgerald, and he hasn't come under us yet now or anything, so we need to train away ourselves for the next week or two, and he'll be back to us properly. And we've a lot of work to do, we know that ourselves. We haven't a whole pile done yet, but we'll just take every day as it comes. It's going to be a huge different year without Eamonn. He's going to be an awful loss to us. But like that, we need to trust Ephie, and he'll trust us, I'm sure, and we'll just drive on from there and see what happens.
You've obviously met him. What were your first impressions?
Yeah, he came to training last Wednesday night. He seems lovely. He's not talking about making any drastic changes, which I think will suit us. I think it's nice to stick to what as well, and I mean obviously he's going to make a few changes and he's a different style to Eamonn, but we're just going to have to work around that, and he seems lovely. I wouldn't have met him before this, but we're all looking forward to working with him this year.
You've met the new guy, he was at training. What are your first impressions? You're smiling, that's a good start.
Yeah, I missed training actually during the week I was working, so I actually met him yesterday evening for the first time. So look, he's got a great CV, and he's been doing a bit of research on us, I suppose. So look, we're looking forward to getting going and getting our year off to a good positive start.
So as you said before, it's a fresh challenge, it's a new challenge, and maybe that's what you need.
Yeah, it's certainly different, but I suppose at the same time, it's the same players go out trying to play football. I suppose we're just getting a bit different direction, and look, please God, Ephie and the lads, Frankie and Pazzer and Khan as well, and Bridget, that they can help direct us in the right way. So that's the plan anyway.
But today was very un-Cork-like, a very un-Cork-like performance.
It was, I suppose, maybe a lot of talk over the winter, what's going to happen, who's going to take over. A lot of girls out there, they were in different positions and stuff like that, and as I said, we haven't a whole pile done. I suppose the main thing is now that we have to put our head down and forget about last year, forget about who's with us and who's not, drive on. And I mean, there's some players not back yet, and we don't know if they're even coming back, so that's the uncertainty as well. But I think Mayo there today, they're very fit, and they had bells on to beat us, and that's exactly what they did. They gave us a good hiding, but we're just going to have to learn from our mistakes and drive on as a team.
Look, we know we have an awful lot of work to do, and look, I'm sure Mayo will be very happy going home today. We're obviously disappointed, but I suppose it just kind of underlines how much work we have to do. And look, I suppose now is the time to realise that has to be done, and look, we'll set about doing that over the next couple of weeks. If we keep losing matches, we'll be under fierce pressure in the league, and the league, we always take the league seriously, and it's a great competition, and particularly if you can get to the the knockout stages of the league, they're great games to get. So look, we're playing Kerry next week. It's below in Kerry, so it'll be a tough ask again. So look, we'll put in a bit of training during the week and we'll do our best.
Other teams will be starting to get a bit encouraged. Certainly Mayo, they had a good win. They beat you 7 points. Did they beat you well?
Yeah, it was actually double scores. We were well beaten today. Yeah, well beaten. I'm not sure about the rest of the results, but I think Dublin had a great win today, so that'll give them fierce encouragement going forward. So look, there's nothing to it, only put the head down and work hard and see how we go.